very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. The shot's on! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Over to the left. Messi. And a shot! Forward it goes. Liverpool are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Tries to dink it in. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Looks to thread it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is Conte. Koulibaly cuts it out. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Conte. Keeper goes long. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Rafa Silva. Good ball. Mane. Now it's Messi. Has a pop! And the defence can get it clear. Mbappe. Hector Bellerin. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Messi hits it! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Jim, your thoughts?
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Shoots! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward. And
he's had a go! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
It's become a case of men against ball. He's had a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Liverpool are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Alex Telles. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Hazard proves too strong there. Messi. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Liverpool now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Hazard! And denied at the last.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rafa Silva, not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Vidal has come loose. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. There will be a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And it's Messi. And Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's hoisted clear. Played out to the right. Mane delivers across. And he just whacks it away. Here's the through ball. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, he really got hold of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Fine defending there. Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Messi looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Koulibaly positions himself well and cuts it out. Rafa Silva, good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Messi spreads it towards the left. Can he find a finish? And Messi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Hoists it high, and he's there to cut it out. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mohamed Salah with a long pass. He's got away. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Massive leap! Conte plays it back. Mane goes looking. Looking to break out here. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. De Gea sends that a long way. Mane tries to stroke it through. Cut out in the nick of time. Defence has got rid of that. Hector Bellerin. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Towering header! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Conte did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Liverpool awarded another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back in. Timely intervention. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Back into the middle. Messi pushes it out wide. That's a throw. Hector Bellerin gets it away. Mohamed Salah plays it forward. And help's available out wide. Mbappe! Forward it goes. Rafa Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Kante takes the long option. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that is that. Liverpool had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Liverpool really were sleepwalking in central defence and the alarm just never went off.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. Aguero has a go! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Messi goes long. Milan do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Marcelo is very much switched on to make that. Neymar tries to pick out a teammate.
Milan have been pretty good down that left side, you know. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And it's Aguero. Ziyech. Marcelo. Ziyech. He's made sure that that won't get through. He slid it through. Neymar with a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Mbappe. Messi. Lovely bit of skill there. And that's a throw-in. And it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. Vidal. Aimed long and direct. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Casemiro plays it out to the flank. Di Maria goes looking. And he's whipped. Hits one! He scores! Liverpool are all square. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Forward it goes. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Alan. With an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Out wide to the right. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aguero. Now has a swing at it. That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
And there's a long ball. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Neymar. Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar going through. And they've been given a corner. Di Maria plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second half then, just getting going. And he's made certain that won't get through. Goes for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Messi hits it! That's a half-decent try.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ter Stegen gets it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Aguero. Sergio Busquets. He's had a look, and the finish!
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Mbappe plays it out to the wing. So it's going to be another corner. Aguero. Zaya shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Casemiro goes looking. He's got away, striding forward, facing, shakes the shoots. It's a goal! And the comeback is complete. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have a breakthrough.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning.
Messi! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Roberto Carlos. Driving on, a real charge here. Out of play. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. And it's been taken straight back. Aguero. Oh, great ball, now the shot. Neymar plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Vidal. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And it's Messi. Messi! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Roberto Carlos hits that long, and it's got through. Goes for goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Sergio Busquets. Aguero. Can he score? Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So is this the start of a comeback? Brings it forward. Oh, great ball! Milan get it back. It's Neymar! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Neymar shoots! That intervention was very necessary. Neymar decides... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Now it's Aguero. And it's Marcelo. Aguero has a go! He's scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. He's gone for it! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Messi. Neymar. Has a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Messi goes short, turns and goes back. Real chance, the shot's on! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Sergio Busquets really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Can he put it away? There is the final whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like...
Up he gets! Mane.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Liverpool do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
I think, Peter, having played in a good passing team, I like the way they go about their business. They're polished and can shine with the very best.
It's a loose ball. Looks to clip it. Can he put it away? Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Zapata. That intervention was very necessary. He's tried one. And that really should have hit the net.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
He could be in here. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets his foot in there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Mane. And he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Now the counter. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from... The shot's on! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Dembele. Oh, good interception. Messi. Speculative strike. Oh, great save, real class.
Messi sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add,
And a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Alex Telles. And he's going long. Timely intervention. Oh, they can break here. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's through, now is he in? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Decent progress down the left. Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Conte. And help's available out wide. He's got away. Swept in. Robertson. Mane. Cuts it out. Rafa Silva goes looking. Now it's Messi. He's left his man. Messi. Is it in? He can pounce on that. Mbappe. Going through. He's thrust his way through. Striding forward, facing... Heads it! It's in! And Liverpool score first. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved.
And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're underway again.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And it's Dembele. Dembele looking to run onto it. Great leap! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Gets it back. Mane. He's got away. Crosses in a low one. Forward it goes. Ronaldinho. Messi tries to stroke, shakes the shoots. It's there. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Hits one! It's in! Liverpool are all square.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That'll be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. He's gone for it! It's broken loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dembele looking to play it into the box. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Mane looking to shoot, and he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ronaldinho played into space out wide.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Mane, he's picked him out. Gets it back. That'll be a throw. Messi goes for the cross.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ronaldinho. Crowd calling for him to shoot.
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It is a corner. Ronaldinho to take it as usual.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Messi plays it forward. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Messi opts to play it back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Pinged forward. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Munich will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Saul. Shots. Ziyech! Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, good interception. And it's Messi. Looking to force his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
It's a loose ball. Messi. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Koulibaly. Scholes. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Messi. Roberto gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Vardy. Ziyech. Hoists it high. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Immobile. And he's surging through. It's Immobile! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Saul knocks it away. Vardy. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Roberto Carlos. Messi tries lifting it over. Quick ball forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neymar. And he's there to cut it out. Well played, he saw that coming. Messi. Defenders on the back foot. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, really good feet from him. Can he find a finish now? Away from immediate danger. Roberto crosses in a low one. And that's been repelled. Out wide to the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Scholes. Lobs it in gently. Immobile. And he heaves it forward. And that's been won straight back. Scholes tries to stroke it through. Vieira pushes it out wide. Now it's Vardy, played out to the right. He's left his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Mohamed Salah. Jordi Alba plays it forward. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And he's onside. Messi's cross. Boots it to safety. And the volley. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Saul plays it out to the wing. Mohamed Salah. Aimed long and direct. Well positioned to make that interception. Tar. Saul plays it out to the flank. He's got away. Messi. Messi's... Ziyech with a shot!
Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Saul. Messi. Koulibaly goes looking. Going through. Liverpool looking to counter-attack here. He's gone for it. Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cut out in the nick of time. Immobile! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter.
Has a pop! Cleared without complication. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Neymar finds himself offside.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
Vieira. Fine defending there. Lukaku tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Casemiro plays it forward. And he's made certain that won't get through. Vieira tries to get it forward quickly. Piqué. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Munich seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Now it's Lukaku. Out towards the flank. Jordi Alba. Lukaku shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Munich can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Vidal. And it's been taken straight back. Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. Vidal. Aubameyang. He's through. Hits one! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Messi. Aubameyang, he's left his man, and he's cut it out. And that will be the final act. Liverpool, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Liverpool will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Now it's Immobile. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Zappacosta does well to read it and intercepts. Italy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's gone a long way up and away. Rugani demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. Italy have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box.
Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. And it's been taken short. And the ball is out of play. Immobile. And it's Faguli. Baratti gets it back. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Pellegrini plays it forward. Played into the middle. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's going long, and he's onside. Shapes to shoot, and the ball's another chance. And in it goes. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Italy take the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Looking to break out here. Lacazette. It's Lacazette! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that's been won straight back. He's played him through. He's hits one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
They've played it short. Hits one! They've played it short. It's got through and... looking for support. Timely intervention. Barati can hoist it clear.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Insigne tries to get it forward quickly. Going through.
Italy are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Lacazette. Lacazette! Oh, taken with style.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Pellegrini. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed long and direct. Cleared without complication. There will be a throw-in. Looking to shoot, and he's done it! And look who gets the final say!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Samuel cuts it out. Liverpool need to hold on for a few more moments. There is the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.